Jazzrose, and of course you read the title. I am engaged. What? So in this video I'll be telling you the story of how it happened, and that's it. Yeah. So if you are new to my channel and you do not know who Alex is, this is him, and we've been together since the 1st of January 2015, so 3.5 years it's been. We are both 21 years old, we have a 2-year-old daughter and a son on the way. So we've been together since high school, and when we graduated high school, I was voted most likely to get married first. No, we both were. It was a couple thing. We were voted most likely to get married first, and I'm pretty sure that still sticks. Like, we're not gonna get married for a few years. We've already gone through it. We're not gonna get married for a few years. We want both the kids to remember the wedding and like be a big part of the wedding. But yeah, I still think we're going to be the first couple from high school from like class of 2015 to get married. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you the story. So for mine and Alex's birthdays, we're 2 weeks apart. We got a joint birthday present from my family, and it was a weekend away in Melbourne. We live an hour away from Melbourne. We go there quite a bit, but we've never really like stayed there. We've always had a time limit to come home because we have to come home to a child. So we were gifted with a weekend away in Melbourne, staying at the Novotel. Mum was looking after Phoenix for the whole weekend, and a whole bunch of activities were paid for the weekend. So we went up on the Friday, and that night we wanted to go to the Eureka Sky Deck, which, if you don't know what that is, it is the tallest building in the Southern Hemisphere, I think. I'm gonna Google it. The Eureka Tower is the 4th tallest building in the Southern Hemisphere. It is 297 meters and it's 91 stories. And with the Eureka Sky Deck, you can go up to the 88th story and just look out at Melbourne, and it's such a beautiful view. So we went up there the Friday night. I think it was like 9:30 at the time. So we went up there, we were walking around for half an hour, I guess. And Alex says to me, "What is your favorite view?" I didn't think anything of it. I know he loves Melbourne so much more than I do. He loves the city, he loves lights, he loves just beautiful views, especially Melbourne. So I showed him my favorite view from the Sky Deck, and it was this view of South Bank and surrounds. My favorite part of Melbourne in general is South Bank, where Crown is, the Melbourne Convention Centre, the river. It's just so pretty. Most of the time when I go to Melbourne, I always end up going in that area, and I love it so much. And seeing it from 88 stories high is just so nice. So we're standing in front of my favorite view, and Alex just starts telling me like how much he loves me, and is explaining that he knows he doesn't show that he loves me a lot. I know that he cannot find the words to explain how much he loves me, but he's not an affectionate person, so he doesn't really show how much he loves me. I'm making no sense, but he was just explaining all that and saying how much he does love me. I think he was saying that we've never been happier, which is true. We've been very, very happy together lately, and it's been just amazing. After all that, he pulls out a necklace. He said he got me a necklace, which is the one I'm wearing right now. It's very pretty. It has a diamond in the middle there. I love it so much. Now, I have told him so many times that I really, really want a necklace. So, of course, I'd think that this is the thing that he's wanting to, like, show me. He puts it on me. I am in love with it, and nothing else really happens for a few minutes. We just talk, we look at the view, and then he, like 10 or 15 minutes later, he starts talking again about how much he loves me, and he's like, "That's not all that I got you." And to my surprise, he reaches into his pocket and he starts getting down on his knee. He's like, "Jasmine Marie Rose, will you marry me?" and he's on his knee and I think he's joking. I legit think he's like giving me something else, like a promise ring or something, and he's just like joking around like, will you marry me? I thought he was joking. So my first instinct, I'm such an idiot. First instinct, while he's down there on his knee with the ring in his hand, I'm like, no. That was literally what I'm like, no. I was in such disbelief that that was the first thing that came to my head. And straight after I said that, I'm like, I didn't mean that, yes. And then I kept saying like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? And the first time I said, are you serious? He got up so fast because there was people like walking around the Sky Tower. I don't think anybody actually saw him propose, but like he didn't want to be left hanging on his knee after I had said like, are you serious? I feel so bad. I've told him how bad I feel, and like he understands that like it's such a shock. I seriously thought he was joking. And then I said yes like 3 times. He didn't hear me say yes, so I'm waiting for him to put the ring on my finger, and I kept like giving him a hug and everything, and he's like, are you gonna give me an answer? So yes, I said yes. Now I don't have the ring on my finger, but here's a photo. I took it in today to get resized, which it should be done in about a week. It was way too big. I have bony fingers. My fingers are so tiny. I did have tears in my eyes. I was trying so hard not to just bawl my eyes out. It was so hard. Like we were in a public place and we had more places to go, and I was wearing makeup, and like I just did not want to cry. So we sat down for a while just to have a talk. He was telling me how long he was planning it for. He was telling me who knew, which was like he had to ask my parents, and he was talking to his mum about it and his friends. Basically we just sat down for like 20 minutes and talked while sitting in front of my favorite view, and it was just such a beautiful moment for such a beautiful place. I am just so happy that I get to spend the rest of my life with the love of my life, and we have such a beautiful family, and the family's growing, and life is just perfect right now. Now you might be thinking, what did we do after the proposal? What did we do after we left the Eureka Sky Deck? We went to Crown to go to the pokies, and I lost 20 bucks. That was our plan, to go to the pokies after the Eureka anyway. But like, I just find that so funny. Get proposed to, go to the pokies. Anyway, that is the story of how I became engaged. I could not be happier. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below, and if you want to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe. If you're not already, that will really mean a lot to me. And until next time, goodbye.